Alright guys, so welcome to Stoak'd Studio. So today, this one is if you're kind of bored at home and you've got kids or you're a big kid like me, then this is how to make stickers with parchment paper. Now you've got two ways of doing it. You can obviously use the app I use, Procreate, design your own kind of cartoon characters, or any design software, I guess. Yeah, Photoshop or the rest, Sketchbook Pro, use those in any of those, and then you can design your own ones and then print them off on whatever you want to print, A4 paper, card, and then just implement this to your design and you'll have your own homemade stickers. So what you're going to need is, I'm just going to use magazines and comic books. Yeah, so I went through these yesterday and cut a load of stuff out. So we'll get rid of that. So you're going to need parchment paper. I believe wax paper works as well. So if you don't have parchment paper, you can pick them up at, you can use wax paper if you got that. So these are all the kind of ones I've cut out for you to see. So what we do here is, once you've got it cut out and whatever you want to do, so let's do this funky donut for now. So cut it all out, it's all good. Now you got a choice. If you got like an A4 piece of paper, then you can just cut your parchment paper to the same size as your A4 piece of paper, do the process, and then cut everything out however you want. But if you want to do just individual ones, make your life a lot easier, all I would do is get a general size of your kind of area, cut around it, okay, let's move this. So first thing we're going to do is you're going to grab your sellotape, and this is how it works. It's actually pretty cool. So you don't actually don't need double-sided tape or anything like that. A good tip is to fold the sellotape down, yeah, so you can actually find it. You don't spend 3 years trying to find the end and spinning it around like I just did. So get yourself a good piece of tape. Okay, that's probably just about the same size as the parchment paper. I'm just going to make mine slightly bigger because it sticks to the glass of my table. And you're going to just put that straight onto the parchment paper. Okay, so now this is kind of stuck down now. So I can pull this off if I want to. The whole idea is you want to make sure whatever tape you have, yeah, you want to kind of get it the same width of whatever your stickers are, okay? It's not so bad on the back side, okay, but when you put the tape over the front, you don't want overlapping tape if you kind of want to make them look nice. But if you've only got thinner tape, then obviously you're not going to get away with that. So whatever's good. Then I'm going to lay my cutout on top, and then this part you got to try and make sure. So go from the middle, push down, and then slide across. Okay. So now that when we peel the backing should be all good. So we're gonna take this off. So right now you can see we have two pieces of sellotape, one on top, one on the bottom, which is attached to the parchment paper. Now I will say this, because you can see there's an overlap from the image, yeah? So this would be a case where you need to put sellotape over the top of this area, okay, especially on the back piece and the front. But just for sake of argument, I'm going to go through this again, and I'll use a smaller piece so you can get the idea. But this is what you should have right now, okay? Then what we're going to do is you're going to cut around the edge. You're going to leave just a couple of millimeters around the edge of the parchment paper and the sellotape. Now, the reason being for this is that if you cut it right close to the sellotape, when you peel the backing, the problem you're going to have is the sellotape might come away from the actual picture or sticker in that regard. So you want to just leave a little bit around the edge, and then all you do is you peel back the parchment, and this part would be your sticky part. Yeah, and there you have it. One very cool and very easy homemade sticker. Okay, so we're gonna just put that one back on there for now. I did a couple more before. Yeah, so there's another one with crazy eyes, and like I said, you want to keep just a little bit around the edge. That'll make life easier. So we'll do another one just to make it a bit. Let's change something, shall we? All right, let's do this one. This one's pretty good. I don't even know what the guy's name is. It's the principal of The Simpsons. I remember that part. Oh well. All right, so we get our cutout. Get yourself some parchment paper again, like I said. Measure it out. Cut a piece out. Yeah, that's good. So we're just gonna, you can fold it, make it easier so it lays flat. And you get a piece of sellotape to cover. So all you do straight on top of this, and this becomes the backing. Okay. Make sure it's nice and flat. It's all good. Then I'm going to put my sticker cutout on top, and then I'm going to lay another piece of sellotape over the top. Go from the middle, and then just push fingers across, flatten it out. The whole idea of that is to try and make sure you don't get any creases in this part, in the area of the sticker. Yeah. All right, so that is that done. If I just pull this off the table, so now you can see. So I've got the backing, sellotape on top of the parchment paper, sticker, and then sellotape again. All right, so once again, you're going to try and keep just a couple of millimeters around the outside. Like so. So you can do this with the kids. I will say this, kids, make sure you ask your parents before you start cutting up stuff. And obviously you need an adult near you when you're cutting using scissors. You know the whole disclaimer thing. But now you've got another cool sticker, right? So you can just come back here. Now this is how good this is sometimes, the paper. You got to kind of move it a little bit. And then you can peel. See, this just proves it's a good sticker because it stays on there. So otherwise you get frustrated like I am right now. Come on. There we go. So you just peel parchment back. And there you go. Sticker just for you. Alright. That's about it. So like I said, you can use parchment paper, wax paper. You just need sellotape, some cutouts, whatever you want to cut out. Yeah, any of these things. Like I said, kids, just make sure an adult's present if you're using scissors, if you don't know how to use them properly. And that's about it. Couple of tips. Sellotape's key. The wider the sellotape, the better. Okay? Because obviously if you've got, you know, something like this, it just about fits. Otherwise, if you do a bigger one, yeah, then it doesn't fit all the way. It isn't the same width as a sellotape. So the best thing to do there is put 2 layers of sellotape over the top and the back on the backing. Obviously you're not going to see the overlap on the backing, which is fine. But on the front, just try and make sure it looks kind of nice and neat. And then you'll be able to do really big stickers. And you don't have to go to your arts and crafts store to buy expensive double-sided tape or sticker sheets, as it were. But that's some cool way. So if you're bored this weekend or any day, there you go. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.